Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So yesterday at San Diego Comic-Con, the last episodes of The Walking Dead trailer aired, the last one ever at Comic-Con for the regular show. And I actually recorded a video yesterday where I was like going through the trailer and breaking it down, but when I went to upload it, it got partially blocked and I didn't want to put that out there if not like anyone that would like to see it could see it. So I decided to take it down. Now this is Saturday around noon. I'm recording the new one. So instead of like doing what I normally do with them, I took a bunch of screenshots. I'm gonna talk about some major points. And yeah, there's definitely a lot to talk about. So subscribe if you're new to the channel and let's jump into it. And like I'm just gonna talk it doesn't really like push any of the story ahead, but the little flashbacks in the beginning were just super cool to see. Like just it's definitely an emotional trailer, but they brought this trailer with some heat. What's really cool about this trailer too is the show is done being filmed, so literally there's scenes from all 8 episodes, presumably. And a lot of times when they push out these trailers, they're only partially away through the like filming or editing, and at this point it's been done for 3-4 months, so they're probably pretty close to done with editing and everything. But we had a really big reveal, and it kind of like some precursor before it. It ties off the post-credit scene of Walking Dead World Beyond, which if you would like to see it without like seeing World Beyond, it ties nothing to the show. It just pushes the Walking Dead universe forward. And I also have a video on my channel breaking it down. Thumbnail looks like this. I'll pop a little title card up and have the link down in the description. This is like talking about the new mutated walkers that like it's really, I didn't think it was like gonna be that relevant right away, but we already have walkers. We have walkers that are able to climb, run, and jump. And basically, just a quick TLDR on what we saw in that post-credit scene. This is from well early on in the apocalypse. You get to see the return of Dr. Jenner, and basically they were communicating while the servers were still up and sending video messages. Excuse me. Um, and the French were trying something to like spark the nervous system, rejolt the brain, and that should kill the walkers. Instead, it mutated them and made them faster, stronger, and better, smarter. So yeah, that's what the future of The Walking Dead's going up against, and I didn't think we were gonna see it in the main show in the final season, or if we did, it would be the last episode or two. But I think it's happening sooner than later because like some really interesting things. Like we see what they're potentially interacting with, like these mutated walkers. We see one that's tied up. I'm wondering if they're seeing what's going on with that. Also, you see that they cut the face off one because they've probably seen that walker doing something that they weren't normally doing, so they assumed it was someone doing the whisper trick. But then they're like amazed to see that it's actually a walker. And we also see some other really, let's see, I think Carol pulls the strings off one. I have a picture of that somewhere. I'll probably pop it up. It'll be easier to find in post. But one of the really big things comes in this scene with Ezekiel for me. I have a it's gonna kind of look crappy how I play it, but I slowed this way down. And just really what's important is watch this side of Ezekiel right after this moment. Let's back it up here. What I'm gonna do is slow it way down in editing so we won't hear it or anything, but just pay attention to that right side. Did you guys see that? What is that? What is that? And like you look at the concern on his face, if that was like a walker. No, these guys take on crazier walkers than that. So I think that they're gonna be like experiencing these relatively like quicker than I thought they were gonna be based off that post-credit scene. I thought that was gonna be like exclusive to the newer content, but it seems like it's hitting this show too. So it makes me wonder about Fear the Walking Dead as well, and kind of adds an explanation for when we seen the walkers climbing the fence in Atlanta, Georgia in the first season. But yeah, so that's the pretty big thing going on. So some other things that it looks like we're hitting on. We got Lance captured by Maggie and Negan, it seems like, and Daryl and that group. Not sure if he's getting to talk to Pamela or any of them in this moment, but he said he's glad that they showed up, and just I really feel like his days are numbered. I don't see how he makes it that much further. Obviously, they're going to be going after Pamela and stuff. And I think, like, okay, so check this out. So they got Negan talking to Sebastian. Sebastian's like, "Do you know who I am?" And they got Negan saying, "Do you know who I am?" And it's making it look like he's going to hit him with a brick. But if you look in this shot, he's got blood on his face. The background looks different than where Sebastian is. So what I think is going on is this is actually where he's saying that to him, and there's someone else in the room with him. But then also the other little thing they show with Negan there is he's in an area with his Whisperer mask. And I'm wondering if he's helping lead a herd to the Commonwealth, because obviously there's a lot of zombies in there, and I think that's ultimately what is like their strategy to take the Commonwealth down, is bringing a herd like they did with the Reapers and like what's messed them up in the past. And I think what's going to be the error of this is there's going to be some of those new different walkers in there, and it's going to catch them off guard, because like you just got these moments where it's like they're terrified and they're like not usually this afraid of walkers. Like usually like some of the bigger names in the group take on like 20 walker herds. Now you have a big group of the people with guns even, and they're scared of walkers. Like there's something going on. There's definitely something new going on. And so, but I think like they're using the radio to let the people know in the town that that when the walkers are coming, so that way they can do their plan. But maybe like they get up on high roofs and walkers are climbing up there or something. You know, they can open doors and whatnot. So this will be interesting. And I'm starting to get really nervous for Rosita. I've been feeling like she may not make it that much longer for a while now. And some of these shots in the trailer, I think they showed her death in the trailer. Like if you look at the shot, her legs are definitely in the walkers. Now with regular walkers, that's still a problem, because unless she's wearing some super protective pants and shoes, she's bit. Now, obviously someone's reaching for her here. But yeah, and now if there's any mutated walkers, yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think this might be Rosita's actual death, unfortunately. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's see, we got just some other cool moments. We got Daryl and Rick's gone. Again, we've seen that in the earlier trailer back when The Walking Dead's mid-season went off. We got Daryl talking with Judith, saying like he wishes he could give her the world she wanted, but he's got to keep her safe. But then like that all leads to this final thing. Daryl's walking holding someone, and like I couldn't get any screenshots of it, but there's little shots where you can see it in the background. And he's definitely carrying a smaller female of some sort, and it's like, is that Lydia? Is that Judith? He's obviously looking really pissed here, so it makes me wonder what's going on. Something's, he's yeah. So some really big stuff. There's even more we probably can dive in as more like visiting and more people like search this out. But the big thing was like that weird walker like big creature behind Ezekiel. To me, I think that's a bigger deal. When there was these mutated walkers, I just assumed that they were just gonna be regular walkers, but be smarter, faster, you know, stronger, that kind of stuff. And if there's actually, if like, I don't know, is that a big walker or is it just me? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know how hype you guys are for this coming last 8 episodes. Also have a video talking about the Rick and Michonne show. Check that out, and we'll be having a trailer breakdown for Tales of the Walking Dead out on the channel soon. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace.